To the Batmobile. Let's go.
So I'm here with Sam Kasura, up-and-coming game designer and freshman at Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute.
Rensselaer, but close enough.
Rensselaer. And he has a new game that he wants to tell us about.
The game is called the Not-So-Friendly Orb. It's basically where you play as a sun. Well, technically two suns. Not like the sun like the actual sun in outer space. And basically your objective is to collect planets to basically try to go stronger. By controlling these two suns, it creates a sort of puzzle element, but you have to kind of keep up with the pace of the game. So it's sort of a action puzzle game, so to speak.
And how long did it take to make this game?
This game was actually assigned as a freshman project. We had to come up with an idea. The alpha for it took about 3 weeks to get. And alpha is basically a game that has no art assets, really. We use stand-in art assets that were created by other people, not ourselves. And the beta is still being worked on, and I've been working on that for about 6 months.
And when do you think it'll be out?
The PC version, I can see potentially being out by the end of the summer. The mobile version, which is the version I myself am really looking forward to getting released, will probably take about a year to get done, because mobile and PC is very different. For those of you who don't know, it's difficult to hardwire motion controls and touch screens.
So you've been a freshman in game design now, up in New York City. New York City?
Troy.
Troy, New York. And you've been working on these projects for so long now. What other games have you come out with just in your time as a freshman?
As my time as a freshman, I've come out with the game I call Attack on Teddy. Basically, it's a game where there are giant teddy bears, and these teddy bears are chasing you to try to keep you collecting crystals that are scattered around their village. And another game that I'm currently working on, I call it Otaku Fight or Otaku Combat, working title. And it's essentially a card game, not a video game. And the game is actually, you want to attack your opponents who have lives, and you put damage counters on them. As the damage counters get higher, you do a smash, and see if you are successfully able to knock them off.
So you're working on 3 different games simultaneously.
The Attack on Teddy, I have stopped working on that for now, because it's one of those, it's a lot different. It's a 3D game. I'm currently only a one-man team. It's very difficult to work on just a 3D game by myself and keep all the art assets. I'm not a very good artist, unfortunately. So the card game, I'm currently lacking an artist. As I said before, not an artist. But the Not-So-Friendly Orb, that's the game I'm currently working on. And that's the game that I feel will probably get done the soonest.
And when you graduate from Rensselaer, I shouldn't be having that much trouble with it.
It's very difficult to pronounce.
You're hoping to get picked up by a gaming company?
Yes, I've actually had 1 or 2 back and forth emails with 343. And I've also talked to 1UP and also Hydra Incorporated. Hydra is more of a software game company. 1UP, they work on mobile games and stuff for the 3DS. And hopefully the people know who 343 is at this point. If you don't, they're the guys who worked on Halo 4.
So it seems like you're really edging towards mobile gaming.
Yeah, despite what a lot of people believe, mobile games are on the rise. And the companies for the mobile games are getting a lot better at coming up with new and fresh ideas. They're not just these tap games. They're not just these slide them to the left or to the right. They're actually becoming full-fledged games.
Well, that's great, and we wish you, of course, best of luck in the future for mobile gaming. Just something to leave with our audience and any future gaming designers we might have out there, what advice would you have for those who are following in your footsteps?
Personally, myself, this is something I want a lot of people to know if I have a great message. It's not about whether you have great artwork in your game. It's not about whether you have great mechanics or coding the game. It's all about if your concept can work. It's not about just copying a Call of Duty or copying a Madden sports game. It's about coming up with a fresh new concept that nobody else has ever tried. It's a risk. It may not pay off, but if it does pay off, You're an innovator. You've set a new footstone, and you'll probably have great success.
All right, Sam, thank you so much for your time, and good luck.
Thank you very much.